not play one season. I didn't believe that we can win championship.
Yeah. Shout out my boy Steven. Shout out my boy Steven. Yeah.
Wednesday was a bit of a change in pace just because of how intense Monday and Tuesday were. We were doing things like dynamic stretches, talking to a physio, and doing some strength and conditioning exercises so that we could learn how to prevent future injuries. For most of this, we went to a court at Bromsgrove's prep school just so that we had more space. We finished up morning training, had some lunch, then we went to the lecture theatre to watch game footage. Then to finish off the morning, we did a bit of team training. Day 3 update. I don't know if you can tell, but my voice is slightly gone because I was shouting for an hour straight. I have learned from and talked to a couple of legends today. Today, we talked to the Hakeem Olajuwon. We had a bit of a Zoom talk with him. I bombarded him with questions. We were talking about different stuff like how did he develop the dream shake, like where his love for basketball came from, why he stopped playing soccer, football. What he did say was that in his playing days, his most difficult player to guard was Shaquille O'Neal, just because he was so big and strong.
Shaquille O'Neal, I have to take him outside. That's my
He also said that his favorite players to play against in the NBA were players like Shaquille O'Neal, David Robinson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in his early days. So it's kind of interesting to learn. He also said that a lot of his play style and his moves were inspired by NBA guards rather than centers. So things like putting them up in the post, obviously that's a center move. But if it's for someone bigger than him that he's able to take on, then he might do some sort of guard move, trick him with his handles and do a bit of a spin to get to the rim. Or even just shoot over him.
How did you come up with the dream shake?
just competing, playing. These are the moves that you develop in the playground. Just then you adjust to the defense because in the soccer there is a body movement that is very similar. So that's the foundation of that move.
Do you prefer offense or defense, and why?
You have to do both. Two-way player. My goal is always to, first of all, to protect the baskets. So that gives us opportunity to get a rebound or block shot or steals. Then now, offense now, we have to make sure we take advantage of the opportunity that we got. So you have to play both ends really to win games. I prefer to win, and you need both defense and offense to win the game. I'm feeling. Yeah, I think it's a very because we know that they start comparing who's the best. I think that area is sealed that he has accomplished more than any player. As not just the rings, just leading the global promotion of the game on the global level. So he's the ambassador for the NBA or for basketball in general. He's like the Pele of basketball, I guess.
Do you think the NBA is different now than it was back then?
Yes, it's much more. And now a lot of threes, where that time the positions are very defined. The big man plays inside, the guards, most of the shooters and the drive. But now you see most of the big men also they settle and shooting threes. So that's something that the coaches should not allow you to do in that time because it's like you settle. So it's easy to settle. It's much more difficult to have the battle the post up to get the ball closer to the basket. It's more of a challenge. But you can always take the easy way out by shooting threes. So 3 is now allowed for everybody in the NBA today.
What advice would you give to someone who's trying to develop the game at a young age?
Well, as you know, the conditioning, strength and conditioning as the base for any achievement. The best conditioned athletes, physically, mentally, and develop work ethics. Then it's up to you how much you can accomplish. But that's the foundation to be in tip-top shape, conditioning, and strength.
How do you deal with stress and pressure on the
The first thing is the preparation. Meaning you train, you prepare, you put in the work. So the nervousness is normal for every player, for any player, as human being. But what reinforces your confidence is when you think back about your work ethics. You've done the work. Now you just have to compete, and it's just basketball. Just enjoy competing. So you make yourself feel confident. Make sure it's supposed to be a fun sport. So you get nervous in the beginning. But that's what you train to do. You train to compete. So now you challenge yourself and not to feel embarrassed about somebody outplayed you or make some moves on you and people are laughing. Don't worry about that, because if you think about that, you know it improves. So, and I will encourage everybody in camp also to encourage each other instead of laughing at each other when somebody makes them, because it's embarrassing enough for that player. Then you don't need to laugh at it, because it may be you this time. So, it's to pick him up, so you can just, because a lot of players are afraid to experiment or to do something because they are so worried about being embarrassed. And they cannot reach their potential. You worry about things like that. So stress, just compete. Train, compete to your best of your ability. If somebody outplay you, it's because they are better for real, not because you didn't play hard enough. So every season, I've not played one season that I didn't believe that we can win championship. So every year, you look for that time that you can win championship. Until you lose in the first or second round, you say, okay, next year. So that keep going down.
And all of his sons have been through the City of Birmingham program, so that's where they started their playing, in Birmingham, in the UK.
Well, your boys, where was their first basketball club? Boys. Where did they first play?
Yes.
Here.
Right here.
You know, in here.
You guys build the foundation for the boys, And today is the first day of school. I wish that I could be there with the boys. They wanted to come down because they've been to 3 camps in the US, and always their best camp, their best experience is the camp, it's a dream camp in the UK. So next year, I think.
And we also got to speak to Miles Hassan, aka the guy who shot the game winner over Australia in the 3v3 finals of the Commonwealth Games.
To come outside the arc to go back in, he goes for 2. It doesn't go. Hassan will get the ball. He goes for 2. It goes. The local lad is the hero for England. Birmingham's best has won gold in Birmingham.
Even more special is that he came through the City of Birmingham development program. You got to look at his medal and touch it a bit. I didn't get to take a picture with it though. We're gonna snitch on you.
Go on.
Okay. To finish off the day, we played some 3v3 again. talk on sports psychology. Really involved finding what motivated us to play basketball, get into the sport, get us to improve our games. So learn about ways to set goals for ourselves in order to develop as quickly as possible in a realistic manner. Well, basketball is like climbing up a mountain. If you look at it from far away, you'll think it's unachievable. You'll think it's way too far away and you won't be able to do anything. But if you break it down into small little steps, then you're golden. Because you can do that one step, take the next step, and then take the next step, and then keep on going until you realize, oh wait, you're at the top of that mountain, which is great. It's gonna be an incredible feeling when I reach the top of that mountain. I'm telling you. But hey, I'll see you tomorrow.
So mind you may.
Thursday. You seen this? Top 5 city in the world. Not too much to say. It's just been a good day. First things first, we did a bit of 3-point shooting, working on our shot. Went to breakfast, enjoyed breakfast. After that, we had a bit of a media day, taking some photos in our kits. I was looking cute as always, handsome, overwhelmingly attractive, to say the least, just to be honest. Best looking boy in Gloucester. And then we watched some game tape from our former matches. Obviously I wasn't playing for 2 of those games, but it was good to see like where my teammates had gone wrong, where we could improve. A lot of it was to do with spacing. One of the worst things you can do in this game is not allow space. If you're in a 5-out offense, it's better because you're not clogging up the lane in the middle. That means your teammate can drive to the basket. It means someone can cut. It means that you're able to move the ball around a lot more effectively because the defenders are less able to respond. It also means shooters can shoot. Welcome Golden State Warriors. We weren't the Warriors, we were the Celtics. So we got into practicing a bit of that 5-out offense just to see where we were at, to be able to move around effectively, pass the ball, like cut, screen off, things like that. Then we had lunch. It was nice. Had some butter chicken curry. You know how it is. Nice as always. After that, we sat, talked among our teams, just getting a few pointers. Even we were looking through our game footage just because in a few of our games we were playing kind of trash. We looked through the game footage, just looked at what we could do better and what we should carry into the next game. Then we did some stretches in the afternoon just to get ourselves ready for the 4:15 match. And then we played the match. At the start for my team, it was a little bit messy. We weren't getting back. We weren't spacing out on offense. We were making some little mistakes. During the second quarter, we sort of knuckled down. We're able to sort ourselves out. But me, you should have seen me. I was just driving to the rim trying to get any sort of baskets I could. I was getting fouled quite a lot, moving like James Harden. You should see me getting 20 free throws or something like that. Last time, I was actually making them. We did manage to get momentum going our way in the second half. It just wasn't enough to pull through. They ended up winning by, I think, 4 points, something like that. We lost at the semi-finals. We move on to the 3rd place match tomorrow, so I'm not even stressed. I was enjoying myself. Even when we were down, I was trash talking. I was at the free throw line, I was saying 1 or 2 just to see how many I would make. To end the day off, we had a little award ceremony. We were just saying thank you to all of the coaches involved, because there are some good coaches at this camp. It's mad, it's crazy. I got all of the Instagrams as well, just so you know. Then after that, we went corner shop.
Yeah, come on. Say something. Yeah. Hey, say something. Say what one. Hey, what one, fam? Yeah.
Ends.
Man said ends. Acting like we aren't in a private school.
No, it's a dodgy area. I mean, look, it's a whole mansion.
Oh, is it? Yeah, dodgy. Oh yeah. Say wagwan.
Wagwan.
Yeah.
That's what I'm telling you.
That's when we playing basketball came over.
Yes, sir. What, you're getting some of that?
Hey, diet, man. Diet.
I'm not even sure what I want to get. Do I want some chocolate milk or what?
Orange juice.
Huh?
Yeah, bro. Tomorrow morning.
They say what one? Yeah.
I made £1
Say what one? This machine is actually mad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I put too much in.
Bro.
Oh shit.
Then exactly. See, we're living a better life.
Brother.
Hey, bro, come with us.
If you don't go, we'll open the door, bro.
Hey, do it again.
Do it again. Steven. You should on the fucking door.
Which one of you niggas? That's mad. After that, yeah, we went on the maddest water slide. Because if you look at Bromsgrove, they have some slight slopes down. There's a lot of flat spaces, but with levels to them. So there's tiers up, like The Legend of Zelda, something like that. So what happened was that we got some, that top you put over grass. Put some top down, rolled it down, got a hose, poured water all over it, made a water slide. One thing I will never ever do again is trust people around water, especially hoses, and especially hoses with buckets.
Well, go on. Camp Chambers 02 on Instagram. Add me up. Yeah. Shout out my boy Steven.
This day's been sick. We move on to the final day, day 5. Friday, moving out day. I didn't go to the morning session today because of my knee. Went straight to breakfast. Instead of having a full English, had some granola, some yogurt, some hot chocolate as well. The hot chocolate here is crazy. 10 out of 10. Best hot chocolate ever. We came back to our rooms, just sorted our stuff out, moved everything out, because we're getting evicted. But while I evict myself, I can give you a quick review of the camp. I won't give the different sections a number ranking, just because it's difficult to quantify. Everything's also very subjective as well, so I'll just give you my experience of it. I was happy with my accommodation. It was en suite, I had more than enough space, everything was clean, and they replaced our bins daily. The food? When I tell you the food was lang, the food was lang. Hey, I would just come back for the food. And they had variety as well. They had halal options, they had vegetarian options, and it was all smacking as well. And they were always switching up the options. There was like burgers, there was chips and chicken, peri-peri chicken, butter chicken curry, salad. Obviously for breakfast you can have the normal sausage, bacon and eggs, baked beans. But they also had muesli, they also had granola, they also had cornflakes, and they also had hot chocolate. The hot chocolate, oh my god. I miss the hot chocolate, man. As you can tell, I enjoyed the food. Obviously we were there for the coaches and the training. Because I was in the older group, we had a select few coaches. We received a lot of tips from a lot of different coaches. Because there were some from the City of Birmingham Rockets itself. One came from the Manchester Magic to give a guest coaching session. And there were also a lot of ones from Spain, Portugal, Bulgaria, a few different places. I want to give a quick shout out to Coach Jose. He's from Portugal and he gave me a lot of advice during the camp and even after it. We're still in contact. It feels good to have someone believe in you and your work ethic. Even if I wasn't the best at the camp, I really believe that I'm capable of being that. And he believes in me as well, so I want to give him a shout out for that. The camp itself was a really good learning experience. Because first things first, if you think you're like that, you aren't. But even so, if you are, there was still a lot you could learn. Even how to improve your passes, how to improve your shooting, how to be a better team player. For me who hadn't played organized basketball, it helped me a lot. Even for those who did, it helped them as well. I won't lie and say I got 20 times better from that Sunday to Friday, but I did get that 1 or 2% better, and I did receive all of the tools to help me get even better than that, which I've been using in my training this summer. Overall, I paid £475 for the camp, which was residential. And personally, I believe it was completely worth the money. Even besides the basketball itself, it was a good experience. I got to meet a lot of new people, make some friends from different countries, got to play with and against some crazy players. It was actually mad. But just as importantly, I've learned so much and I've been able to improve so much as a result of it. So I think it's completely worth it. Would I go again? Yeah. Byron. A little peek at the Bromsgrove changing rooms. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Damn. Got nice colours as well. Crazy. Alright, that's the tour. That's it.
Hi UK, I'm Bernard from Spain. See you soon in Spain and Barcelona. Nice to meet you. LLL.
Hey,
It's too hot, bro. You guys didn't know. Jovi.
So, that's the end of our trip. We finished off our final game. We lost, but we took the train up to Birmingham New Street, went to Nando's, because Bernard and Kareem had never been to Nando's before. So we had our food, we went our separate ways. I took the train back to Gloucester, and I reminisced thinking to myself, that was pretty good. Remember, in the UK, we play football, we play rugby, we play cricket, we play tennis. We do not play basketball.